Hi, welcome back. My apologies for the last couple of months. I haven't been uploading. I've been very busy. Was busy at work, so yeah, the YouTube had to be put to the side. I was busy in my mother's garden. Had a couple of clutches to do on cars, some engines. Yeah, same as. I couldn't continue on the engine because there's no parts availability. The engine kit I want has been out of stock for the last 6 months, and now with this whole crappy tax thing here in Europe, so that would have cost me, with sending from the States, around 800 to 900 euros, the engine kit. But it's not available, so I was looking at buying the stuff separate. Bearings, none in stock, some other stuff, none in stock. And if I would buy everything separate, it would run me up to about 1800 euros. That's almost 1000 euros difference, it's a lot. But yeah, it's the same with the fuel sanding unit. That's been out of stock for almost 18 months. So yeah. Well, I've been busy. It's taken me 2 months, but I've managed to finish the brake lines and the fuel lines. Yeah, up to the engine bay. I'm going to start the body this winter. I've always said it's going to be a winter job, so it's now October, so winter's here. Yeah, I've got. As you can see, the engines of the engine stand, because I have a mini engine to fix for a friend of mine. He's burned a valve and it's cheap to change the engine. But while this engine's out, I'm going to put a new timing chain on, new clutch, give it a full service. Been spraying the E46, trying to get that ready to sell it. Got the E30 ready to drive, put a different lowering kit on it to race a car, which I did film, so that will be a YouTube film. But yeah, that's broken again. I'll tell you more about it in a second. Been sourcing parts for the Baron, because something happened with that, which will be in a later video, and probably the final video for the Baron up till next year. Yeah, about that's everything. Let me show you around what I've been doing. So as you can see, I haven't really done anything to the body. The only thing is we've been testing out methods of getting rid of the paint. We tried some paint remover, didn't even scratch the paint. So and we now have some pads to go on the angle grinder. So yeah, and it cleans up like this. Say it's the same pad we used on the bumper from the Bronco. Yes, and now we have this marvelous example of an E30, which is broken its automatic transmission. We rebuilt it, still the same problem, so we're gonna do a convert it back to its original state, which is manual. Thing is, that was 10 years ago since I changed that to automatic, and yeah, you know how it goes. Oh, I don't need that part anymore, just get rid of it. Yeah, so I have to source out a whole lot. I do have a gearbox there, which belongs to the engine that's in the NM, to the M42. So yeah, what I just need is a new clutch pedal, a new reservoir, clutch slave and master, flywheel clutch, What else do I need? What else? Oh, and the shift linkage. Plus I need to extend the drive shaft. Don't think you can see it, because the manual transmission comes up to about here, whereas the automatic comes here. So I'm gonna have to extend the prop shaft. Yeah, put all these new on. So, and while I'm doing that, I've decided to also integrate the compressor. Do everything in one go, so it will be nice and hopefully done by summer next year. Because hopefully by that time I'll have the E46 sold, and maybe the Mondeo as well. Which is actually the most reliable car I have, the bloody Mondeo. So yeah, let's see. Then we've got an engine over here. Like I said, got no parts for it at the moment, so I'm thinking about just mocking it up back in there, because I do have the old downpipe, Y pipe over there from the Bronco, which fits this engine. So I might make up the exhaust from the engine all the way to the back. So hopefully that will be done, and then once I can get parts again, I can start rebuilding the engine, because I want to have the engine rebuilt before that piece of crap goes onto that piece of crap. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, here's the engine from the Mini. Hopefully should have this done by this week, and the client's car's at the moment in Spain. He's gonna drive that back. Car is still drivable, so yeah, hopefully by the end of October this will be done. Still have my motorbike to do over there. That's a 83 CB650, which actually run and drive, but the carbs, because of the stupid E10 fuel, the carbs are completely shot. Ordered part for my SZR. I need a new front fairing. Been trying to find that for months, and now I found it, so it just has to be sprayed. The bike's not here, it's at my dad's place. Gonna get that ready to fix that and put that up for sale. So let's see. Oh, don't show that. Well, maybe I can just show a little bit. Okay, that's a hint. Yeah, so as you can see, the brake lines are done. Try the, yeah, don't mind this. This is for the trailer wiring. So yeah, brake lines are done. All the electrics are done. Fuel system, the only thing I still have to fix is, because I was that smart to cut them here instead of undoing it on the engine, I have to make 2 new fuel lines up. But yeah, that's my phone. Yeah, the fuel line all the way to the back is all done. At the moment I have the old standing unit with the Explorer fuel pump. Yeah, Explorer fuel pumps in it, because the old system was a low pump in the fuel tank, and over there would have been a high flow pump, which the Explorer didn't need. So, and it had the fuel filter over there. So yeah, that's all done. I still need to order a fuel tank out of the States. I want a new sanding unit, because basically that one's 30 years old, 34 years old, sorry. Car's as old as I am. So yeah, Then we go outside. Here's my E46. It's been plasti dipped. Let's just go back inside, it's cold. Yeah, that was my E46. It's been plasti dipped. Still have a couple of little things to fix on it. Like the door lock isn't working 100%. I think it's on its way out. And just some little bits to do trim wise. Then it's ready. Then I'll put it up for sale. I'm not doing this outside, it's too bloody cold already. We're in October and it's already 4 or 5 degrees outside, so it's bloody cold. So yeah, that's what I've been doing for the last couple of months. Yeah, we also did the bumpers, which is not filmed. There's a fair bit that also hasn't been filmed while I've been doing it. Like maybe I filmed the brakes, I can't remember. I have to check the videos. Problem is, I have to upload everything to the OneDrive or Google Drive at the moment, because my phone USB port is damaged. So yeah, that's everything in a nutshell. Of course, you're going back to another video where we or I or we, depends if my dad's also in the video, I think he is. I'm gonna do the axles, I think. So hope you enjoy it, and I'll try and release video every 4 weeks. Can't make a promise about that, because if it gets busy, sorry, and I'm not that good at editing, that also takes me a while, so yeah. Okay, hope you enjoyed the video. See you later. So off camera we took the Explorer axle off. This is a axle overspring, while as Bronco is an axle underspring. So we're gonna have to modify this axle to fit this chassis. We've got a piece of paper with all the measurements from the Bronco axle. Let's modify and see if it fits.
Part 24 of 96.
Something like that. Okay, so we've cleaned the axle up, taken the brackets off. I'm gonna have to weld the new ones here to make it go underneath the leaf springs. Once that is done, we'll mount the shock brackets. We have this handy piece of paper with the measurements I took off the old Bronco. Although it's not going to line up 100% because this axle is thicker, because the Explorer has a bigger axle than the Bronco has, but it should be roughly the same measurements.
I don't mind you coming here and wasting all my time, 'cause when you're standing oh so near, I kinda.
Okay, so these are just tack welded on for the moment, so we can fit the axle onto the leaf springs, and then once we have that, we can figure out which angle these shock brackets have to come, so we can tack weld those on. And once all that is done, we weld it up, and the rear axle is modified.
Lose my mind. It's not the perfume that you wear. It's not the ribbons in your hair. I don't mind you coming here and wasting all my time.
Hold on. Yeah,
Yeah, one of us is out.
both of them are out. You cannot have one out.
No.
Both of them are out.
I was just trying to cheer you up.
Yeah, there's nothing to cheer on about.
Get the camera.
Okay, so we made a mistake. That's why we just tack welded on. I'll show you. We use the measurements we got from the Bronco, but we're using the Explorer leaf springs. I see here it's in the center pin, but yeah, here it's not even. There's, I think, roughly a centimeter that is out. So we measure new. So we're going to measure new and retry it. So we figured out why the axle won't align with the leaves from the Explorer. This is Explorer, this is Bronco.
Centimeter difference.
It's a roughly centimeter difference. So we're going to have to readjust for that, and it will be we will correct it.
I guess you're just what I needed. I needed someone to feed. I guess you're just what I needed. I needed someone to bleed.
is now going to weld the shocks on. We found out that the shocks we have on the Bronco are too short, the shorter than what originally is on. And so we marked the center line of where this is the center line of this shock, this is the center line of the original Bronco shock. The bracket will go on like this. Shock like that. And we're going to line up the boot, this boot with that line, and then we should have tack welded, and then we should have the center line of the Bronco. So the chassis is back on its wheels, the axles are done. We had a slight problem with the spring mounts, because like I said, our shocks are too short, and now they're 3 to 5 centimeters too short on both sides. But that's also possible with the Explorer springs being slightly longer than the Bronco springs. And these shackles, they're stuck on top. Once all that's sorted out, she might drop a little bit, and when we order right shocks for the Bronco, original shocks, it should all fit. Next up is to put the engine in, measure up the drive shaft, and then we have to fix
This one.
cut from the Explorer a plate out to fit the ABS pump, which will come right here. Okay, see you next time.
Let's see. Chop the